Elon Musk Boring Company is officially moving forward with the Music City Loop, a 10-mile underground Tesla tunnel that will connect the Nashville Airport to downtown in under 10 minutes. And here's the shocking part. It doesn't even need approval from Nashville's mayor or Metro Council to make it happen. Instead, because the route runs only under state-owned roads, the only approvals need to come from the Tennessee Department of Transportation and the Federal Highway Administration, plus the boards that control the land for the proposed stations at the airport, the Music City Center, and the state capitol. That means the project is largely moving forward without City Hall being involved. Governor Bill Lee has already offered up a state-owned parking lot near the Capitol as a launch site for free, and crews have even started digging a 20-foot deep test pit to study the rock beneath downtown. The proposed route would run from the Capitol down Roselle Parks Boulevard, cut through 8th Avenue South, follow Murfreesboro Pike, and end at B&A along Donaldson Pike, creating a nearly 10-mile high-speed underground connection between the airport and the heart of Nashville. Supporters say this is a bold step forward for Tennessee, bringing innovation without taxpayer dollars since the project is 100% privately funded. The Boring Company promises the system will remove thousands of cars from the roads, reduce congestion during major events, cut emission with all electric Teslas, and deliver top-rated fire suppression and safety systems. But critics argue the process has lacked transparency, with no public hearings or detailed disclosures before the project moved forward. State lawmakers like Senator Charlene Oliver call it disrespectful, saying Nashville is not up for sale to billionaires. Others, like Senator Heidi Campbell, warn that pushing through a project of this scale without public engagement or a competitive process undermines public trust and risk leaving the city to deal with consequences. And concerns go beyond politics. Nashville is known for extremely hard limestone, which Musk team admits it's tougher to tunnel through than expected. And there's also questions about flooding risk, emergency access, and whether the promised affordability of fares will ever match reality. Metro officials have already sent more than 70 questions to the state and the Boring Company, with many still unanswered. If it succeeds, the Music City Loop could transform the city. It would make Nashville one of the first cities in the country to run a Tesla-powered underground transit system, cut airport travel time to under 10 minutes, boost convention and tourism business, and potentially raise property values around the future station. If it fails, Nashville could be left with unfinished digs, wasted resources, and another Musk project that didn't live up to the hype. The timeline? It's aggressive. Site prep is happening now. Tunneling is expected to begin by late 2025. The first operational segment could be open by the end of 2026, and the full system is projected to be running by 2027. Whether that pace holds up remains to be seen, but progress is already visible downtown. So, is the Music City Loop a bold leap into Nashville's transportation future, or a gamble that could backfire? That depends on who you ask, but one thing is clear: this project will reshape how people move through the city, and by extension, how and where people choose to live, invest, and buy real estate. If you're serious about buying, selling, or investing in Nashville, this project could directly affect your opportunities, your property value, and your neighborhood. So click the link in the description, or just reach out to me directly, and I'll help you make sense of what the Music City Loop means to your specific situation. Thanks for spending a little time with me here in Music City. I'm Jameson Blackwell. Until next time.